Hello. My name is Hari. Today's tarot reading is a current energy one to see how enhypen is doing, also regarding the last comeback. Please don't forget to like and subscribe in case you like this content. Jungwon is feeling really good right now, especially because it's very possible that he has been seeing and noticing praise and compliments about him or the group, which is making him feel very proud of where he's currently at in his life. He could also be feeling very satisfied with his appearances and looks, maybe even feeling more manly. It's like he has gained more certainty regarding the direction he's going in, almost like he's thinking, yeah, this is it. This is what I have to continue aiming for. About the last comeback, it's possible that he wasn't very sure about what to expect from this comeback, which made him feel insecure or even expect a negative response. However, from what I can see, that uncertainty turned into more motivation and ambition for the future. The Page of Swords suggests that he probably checked comments and feedback online and felt pretty satisfied seeing people reacting positively. The impression he got is that the comeback pleased the people he wanted to please the most, meaning the fans and the group itself. There's a very good chance they're already preparing more things for what's coming next. Sunghoon, at the moment, has been working a lot, but thankfully I don't really see signs of mental or emotional exhaustion, which is great. He does seem a bit lost though, like he probably hasn't been checking things online much, using his phone a lot, or even talking with people he usually keeps in touch with. He might be feeling a bit out of place, but not in a negative way, more like being slightly detached from his usual routine and noticing different energies. Nonetheless, he's also realizing that there are many trustworthy people he can always count on, who help ground and support him. Regarding the last comeback, he feels like he delivered everything he was planning to, and that the group gave a perfect comeback based on what they expected to offer the public. However, he probably thinks they deserved a bit more recognition and isn't fully sure about what the fans and the general public thought of it. He might have seen mixed opinions, which made it hard for him to find a clear and exact feedback. Jake is in a very good place right now. He's finally figuring out how to pace himself, still very attached to the idea of mental control, but probably finding more clarity when it comes to his decisions, who he wants to be, and the path he wants to follow. Just like Jungwon, he feels like he has found a solid direction, even regarding work. He has realized what he wants to create and the identity he wants to fully embody. He might be looking back with this new mindset and analyzing past things or past works that no longer feel aligned with who he is or with what the group represents now. About the last comeback, it might have been a bit hard for him, not because he didn't like it or felt unsatisfied, but because of how much he had to balance and handle at once. It felt heavy to carry so much responsibility this time, even regarding the fans and their expectations. However, he really liked how everything turned out because he feels like they finally showed what they wanted to show and embodied what they wanted to embody. He feels like he delivered what he planned. For him, it was quick, intense, and very assertive. Heeseung is tired. He's trying to maintain a good image, pace himself, and control his emotions, while holding on to the emotional stability he still has, but it's becoming overwhelming. He hasn't really had a break from constantly doing things to please others, being present, and maintaining a positive image. He does recognize that it's all worth it and for a good reason since things are going well, but it's definitely draining him. When it comes to the last comeback, he really liked it. He feels confident about the reaction he received, the results he got, and believes he did a good job. He also thinks the group is doing really well, which motivates him to keep going and keep up with the pace. However, he's also aware that he needs some time for himself to recharge. He's currently doing too much, and not just him but everyone. Sunoo isn't exactly sure if he's embodying the image and identity he wanted to deliver. He's noticing a lot of things happening at once and doesn't really know how to keep up with everything or how to stand out. He might have seen other members' results and ended up comparing them to his own. He's feeling lost and a bit disappointed for not being able to be or feel what was expected of him. About the last comeback, his plan was to use this comeback to bring out another version of himself, showing a more mature, manly, and solid image. However, he's not sure if he truly managed to do that or if it was effective, if people noticed the change, and if it made the difference he wanted it to make. He's unsure about his strategy. Jae is very attached to the image he wants to present to the public and to the future he envisions for himself. He feels very guarded and introspective right now, thinking a lot about what he has to do and what he wants to do, especially regarding the fans and the attention he gives them. There are things he has been reflecting on and planning to change or improve. He probably wants to please the fans more. Overall, he's doing well, just more reserved. Regarding the last comeback, Jae liked the work they put into the comeback and liked the comeback in general. However, he felt like it was somewhat ignored by the public and believes they deserved more recognition and stronger connection with the fans through it. This left him a bit upset, but still motivated to find a direction and a moment where everything aligns perfectly. Nichi is a bit disconnected from his obligations and responsibilities. He may be feeling disorganized or not fully committed, as his mind seems distant from work-related matters. He's currently focusing more on his hobbies and personal life, and he knows this might not be entirely correct. There's also a slight chance he got called out for it. About the last comeback, it was something he had been waiting and working for a lot, so it felt almost heavenly when it finally happened, lol. But once it became reality, he got a bit confused, questioning whether it was really what he expected. It suddenly didn't feel as special as he imagined. He's still confused about what it truly meant to him. Thank you for watching. If you like this reading and would be interested to book a more personal one or ask something about your favorite idol, check my Ko-fi linked in the channel's description. My username is Harrister15 on Ko-fi.